it onto and sit on because it is comfortable. It's got this big cushy seat that is literally shaped like our backsides, not a little skinny, hard, whatever those seats are in those spin classes that like in 5 minutes you can't stand another minute. Very comfortable seat. This one goes forward and reverse. I love the upper body engagement. You can incorporate your upper body, meaning biceps, triceps, back, deltoid, chest, and it does adjust for guys to gals, from petite to tall. It holds a 300 pounds, and by the way, do you see there's no electric cable? There is no electricity required. You literally can do this anywhere and nobody's gonna hear a thing. Whisper quiet. Check this out. I'm going to town. Natasha's joining us in the studio. Not a single bit of noise. Forward and back, you can adjust the resistance right here. If it sounds like I know a lot about this bike, I do because I own it. I love it. I've had mine for I think 2 years now. I have it in black that you see here on Natasha. We also have it in the purple that I'm on, and we have it in the royal blue. We have sold, I don't even know how many, if I want to say tens or hundreds of thousands. It's just an amazing bike, and read some of the reviews if you haven't yet taken a look. We are featuring it at a $50 price break today. There is free shipping, and it's also on that flex pay, so it's about $66 to get yours delivered. There is so much to love about this. Right here, you're gonna get the motivation you want for that overhead. You can track your distance, your calories, your odometer, your speed, your time, so it really keeps you on track and gets you motivated. There's a spot for your laptop or for your iPad or book or magazine, but it's all so darn comfortable. As a matter of fact, for a bike that is under $200, you wouldn't expect you could get up on it and do, circuit training. Oh, there goes my heart rate already. But you can, and it's so sturdy. We're gonna talk all about it with Jody Stabile. She is our fitness expert. She is a gym owner. She owns a couple gyms in the area. She is a personal trainer, and I adore her. Jody, welcome to the show today.
Hi, Callie, good to see you.
You too, you too. At a time, 2 years into this pandemic, as a gym owner, I'm sure you've felt the crunch, but I love that you still can follow through in your passion by offering fitness equipment here for people who do it at home, which is so important to stay kind of on track.
I totally agree. Affordable and portable. FitQuest, we really go above and beyond when it comes to giving you pieces of equipment that are tried and true that you can actually use, that you will use, that fit into the comfort of your own home, that are easy to apply, that are comfortable, and that are still going to give you results. And that's what the FitQuest bike does. Now, I have a lot to go over, and for good reason. We have so many great benefits to this bike, but I just want you to know, you're not getting one bike. You are getting 2 bikes in one for the price of one. So you get an upright seated position bike, right? So if you're an avid cyclist or you love those spin classes and you just maybe can't get to them right now, that's going to be for you. But if you're the one that's sitting on the recliner right now thinking, I just don't know, I haven't gotten off the recliner, I haven't done anything super active in a long time, this bike is for you, because look at this. I am now able to sit back in a recumbent position. So what does that mean? I'm just taking the load off of my low back. I have a lower lumbar support system here with this backrest. I can easily sit back on a nice cushion backrest. I have handles here on the side that I can easily glide forward and back. I'm still activating the same muscles, and we'll talk about all that soon, Callie, but I'm able to get my heart rate up a tiny bit. I'm able to work some resistance training. I'm able to get, active and get moving. I'm just changing my seat. That's all I had to do. But I want you to know, this bike is so sturdy and stable, and it's meant for you and your entire family. This is going to seat from 4'11" to about 6'3". The seat adjusts, the pedals adjust. This holds up to 300 pounds. Steel frame construction. I think that that's huge, because a lot of us think, I don't know, it looks small, it's portable, it's, easy to use and tour around the house. It's not gonna fit me, it's gonna fit you. We're not stopping there. We give you 8 levels of magnetic resistance. So that just means that it's an easy glide from level 1 to level 8, and I'll show you. There goes the level 8. You notice that I slow down a bit. So for the beginner, for the avid cyclist, But we're not leaving you stranded there. We're also giving you resistance bands. Now, you're probably thinking, wait, what? This isn't an upsell? No, this is what you get with the bike when you purchase this. You're getting resistance bands that are going to target and tone and strengthen your upper body. So, not just lower body, not just getting your heart rate up, we're giving you upper body training all in
And you know
one,
what's
Callie.
really cool about that upper body, these resistance bands that are attached, yes, they're yours, is that you can get up and off the bike if you wanted to do different arm exercises, and you do get a full month of the Echelon app, which I want to have us talk about first, because if you want to continue it after that free month, you can. It's very inexpensive. I think it's $15 a month for a single, or maybe $30 for a family of 5. And it's free for the first month. You don't get automatically extended and charged for anything. You decide. But do some, explain a little bit about the experiences that we can have with this.
Absolutely. This is the best experience because I get a lot of people that get this home and they think, okay, well, now what? Well, now what is we're giving you 4 weeks free of the Echelon experience. You're going to be able to log in and go on a scenic ride, right? You have 16 places from around the world that you're able to choose from. But we're not going to stop there. We're going to give you on-demand classes. So you can log in and sign up for your favorite class at 9 o'clock with your favorite instructor. They're going to run you through a warm-up. They're going to give you a stretch. They're going to give you the meat and potatoes of the workout. They're going to tell you your time frame, the resistance that you should be on, how many reps you're going to do. So we're not leaving you stranded. We're giving you the group fitness training aspect of a gym in the comfort of your own home. And you saw all the other great things that you get. You get resistance training and kickboxing and yoga, all of that. So if once you start on the bike, Callie, and you start to feel a little stronger, you're sitting up a little taller, you're feeling like I can do a little more, you're probably going to be more inclined to use the Echelon app because you're going to start to see that, oh, maybe I would like to try some yoga. And
Yeah.
we all need that stuff. We all need to stretch a little more. And you can do that even on the bike. I love where, you can hold onto the bike and you
True.
can actively sit and twist, and the bands go with you as well. If you can see this, I can go anywhere with these bands. So I'm not locked in to just a bicep curl machine. I can row, I can curl, I can fly, I can rotate. So much can be done with the bike for you and your entire family.
That's what it is. In fact, speaking of which, I have my bike. I have black. I've had it 2 years. I use it. Tracy, my boyfriend, uses it. Tristan, my son, uses it. By the way, those are the 3 colors. I have to update you already. We don't have a lot of these. We don't have a lot of,
Oh, no.
The most available is in black, which is always the most popular. If you want it in this bright royal cobalt blue, there's 130, okay? If you want the purple, I love the purple. There's how many, Andre? There's 45? And it's the most popular choice. So be quick on that purple if you want it. And while we're on that shot, I just realized there's so many great reviews for you to read. Most people, it's not the first thing you think of, just, I love fitness more than anything else in the world. So you go to, write about it. Most people are like, you dread it. But what I have found in my house, when it's there, even if I sit down and just do a warm up while maybe my coffee is brewing in the morning, or while I'm preparing dinner and I'm letting something kind of simmer, this is the best feeling, because your blood, for me, it just starts flowing. And I always have more energy after a few minutes on the bike. Even if 5 minutes is what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, 5 minutes turns into 10, 10 into 15, and before you know it, you look down and go, I burned 78 calories? Well, let's go to 100. And then you feel even better. And that's why I think many of you have made this your customer pick, because the convenience, the comfort, and the effectiveness that it can bring into your life, between the calorie burn, the spike in your metabolism, the weight you could lose, the inches you can, tighten up your body, because, that's what muscle does. And this is something that, it's got it all. These are cushy. Handles here give you stability to be on your bike. The back and the seat, look at the seat. It is literally shaped like a human's backside. So it's something that you don't dread, you don't, wait to get off. It's so cushy, and so is this backrest, which for me is very important. I've got a lower back issue, I always have, but this gives you that extra support. You can raise and lower this seat. You've got the cushions all around these handles, so you can stand and do like a nice, you can really sprint, or you can feel like you're going uphill if you adjust the resistance. I'm gonna bring it back down to lower, because I get winded after just a few minutes, which is what you want with resistance, those larger muscle groups, meaning you're gonna burn even more calories there. So it's all encompassing. Let me read a couple comments as you're ordering in. Last call on the purple. I love this one. This little bike is perfect. Easy to assemble, easy to move around, very smooth pedaling. You will love it. Here's another from California. That one was from New York. Here's California. Love this bike, very comfortable, back seat a plus, well made, has everything I need. And one more from New Mexico. This bike is very smooth. I love that it folds up so you can get it out of the way when you're done. I love it. And it does fold up almost to the size of, you know, maybe an ironing board or a vacuum cleaner or something like that, but most people, quite frankly, don't ever fold it up because it just works anywhere. I keep it in my living room. Sometimes I do move it into the office if I'm having an event or something, but that's how, oh, I forgot, Jody, this becomes 2 different types of bicycles, which engages different muscle groups too, from the upright to that recumbent position.
Yes, yes, and the ease of that is a simple, easy click. And I want to show you the easy click of getting it from that upright position to that folded position. Look at this, Callie. It's shorter than I am. It's slimmer than I am. It has wheels on the front. It rolls from room to room. You notice that there's not a plug. There's no heavy motor. There's no chain there. This is self-propelled by you. So that I love right there, because that means that you have to work against resistance in order to even get this bike going. So your calorie burn is going to be higher. Your workout's going to be more effective and more efficient. And it's something that we're meant to do. And we've ridden a bike and we've done it time and time again. And it's just like riding a bike. That's it, right? You get on, you saw how easy it was. It's balanced, it's sturdy, it's compact enough. But again, it holds up to 300 pounds. It's going to fit you and the entire family. This is something that you're going to get on and you're going to try it one day and you're going to do 5 minutes. You're going to go, okay, that wasn't so bad. And then you're going to get back on the next day and you're going to do 7. And then you go to 10. And then you start to build confidence in yourself because you go, it's not as bad as I thought it was. It's not painful. It's easy. I finished a whole show on Netflix the other night. I tracked my distance. I tracked my calories here because we have this big, huge LCD screen that if you forgot your glasses downstairs, don't worry. You don't need them because you can see this screen. It scans all of it. You get the time and the speed, huge buttons here. You can put your, magazine, your book, your Kindle, whatever it is that you like to listen to or read on your bike. And it just makes for a fun ride, something that you're going to do because you can also, personally, this is me, I like to multitask, right? I want to do something while I'm doing something. So I want to be on a call. I want to be hitting emails. I want to be watching a show. I want to be listening to my podcast. I want to be doing something as well as something, right? So a little addition there. But, again, we're giving you the resistance band. So you're getting a total body workout. You're getting your heart rate up. You're going to see that calorie burn, that spike in that metabolism, like you said. And, I have to tell you, I have another testimony. Callie, I am so pumped. I am so pumped. Okay, so you all have heard about my cousin. I talk about this every time because I love to talk about something that I know. And I personally know somebody that lost 30 pounds using the bike. And during the pandemic, he got it in his home, all the things. And you've heard me tell that story. Well, I have another one. And she's literally still here doing the thing. And I started with her. I got her on the bike. I made a few changes in her diet. That was it. And she's been riding this every day, still staying active, doing all the things that she was doing prior. And the week after Thanksgiving is when we started working together. She has lost 30 pounds.
There it is.
It's March tomorrow.
Good
so it's
for
been January,
her.
February. It's been 3 months. And she's been actively pursuing this. Doing the thing, getting up, getting active.
Love that.
30 pounds. She started at 225 pounds. She has not seen 195 in years.
Oh my gosh.
Years.
She must feel, aside from looking better, she must feel amazing. And I hope she's really proud of herself because, that's another benefit that comes along with it. You can give yourself a pat on the back saying, I did it. That's why, you know, since the beginning of the year, I set a very specific goal for myself. I knew what number I wanted to get to, and I'm not a big person to stand on the scale, but when I did at the end of the last year, I was like, whoa, that thing, something got out of control during the last 2 years of the pandemic. So I knew I had to do something different if I wanted to change. I wasn't gonna change if I kept just moving in that same direction. So like her, I'm so proud of myself because I did something that I set out to do. I made a goal, I set it, made a decision, I wrote it down, I held myself accountable, I wrote down my food, my log every day, and I just really did it the old-fashioned, low-calorie, exercise kind of way, drinking more water. And it sounds like that's how you helped your client too, with that tweak of her diet and just a little movement in your life.
Yeah.
And she did it sensibly.
That
To
was
lose
it.
30 pounds in 3 months, that's very good. She's not gonna be as prone to like put it back on just because she did some crazy
Oh, no.
fad. This is tried and true. Everybody knows you need a little movement in your life, and it does make a difference in your physique, how your clothes fit you, but most importantly for me, how you feel. And that goes with, you know,
Yeah.
stress reduction, and I mean, you just feel more energy, you feel less stress, you get a stretch at the same time as you're building muscle, and I mean, it's just all good. The only thing that isn't good right now is that this purple, I think we have less than 20. So if you want the purple, you have to jump in right now, go to hsn.com or place that phone call. 25, did you say, Andre? Okay, 25 left in purple. The blue, the royal blue, we do have it, but we don't, there's 120. Your best bet is in the black, but we only have a couple hundred in the black. You know, Jody, we've sold so many of these together. I mean, I don't know if it's in the tens of thousands or in the hundreds of thousands, but I do know that the reviews that have made this a consistent customer pick for years, I mean, there's hundreds of reviews.
Kelly, over 400 5-star reviews.
Yeah.
Like, we have over 600 reviews, but we have over 400 5-star reviews. That is you taking the time to come back and talk about fitness like you like it. What? Like, we don't hear about that too often. You know, you love to talk about places that you've eaten and restaurants and clothes that you've purchased, but we're coming back and we're telling others and we're sharing with others how much we love the bike. So go and read those. And, you know, Kelly, we haven't been on air, I don't think, since January because we can't keep these bikes in stock. We're almost scared to have an airing because we think we're going to sell out because you guys love this bike so much. And, you know, I know it's spoken to you time and time again, and maybe you're tuning in again and you've seen it before and you thought, you know what, okay, there's a reason that I'm finding, you know, I'm seeing this airing. There is a reason. It's not too late. I know it's March tomorrow. It's not too late to get started. I was going to tell you, Kelly, I think the new year has been treating you very well. You look amazing.
Thank you,
You really
Jody.
do. And I love that you've been on track and going through with your goals. And you know, even if you have slipped away and you know your goals have taken a back seat, that doesn't matter. You can still start. We still have so many months in the year. And you know what? It doesn't even matter about the year. Every single day we have a choice to make, and the choice is yours, whether you want to get fit, whether you want to lose some weight, whether you want to feel better, whether you want to release some inflammation in your body,
That's
groove
true
your
too.
joints.
Well, we know it's good for our bigger organs. I mean, our heart, our lungs. I mean, we need to support what our body gives us every day. And this is I think it's the easiest way, especially when it's right there. And it's just the most comfortable way to really do the whole body kind of experience. Take a look at all the muscle groups that you engage.
Look at this.
Look at that.
I know, in one piece of equipment.
Right.
This is a bike, right? So you're normally thinking, okay, lower body, great. No, look at this. You're targeting your glutes and your quads, which are awesome. That means the shorts are going to fit better. You're going to look better in the bathing suit. The skinny jeans are going to go on easier. You're targeting your calves, your inner and outer thighs. You can easily target your abs. You can just sit up off that backrest. You can add some rotation in and train those abs. And then we're giving you the resistance band. So you're going to get the nice, long, lean, slender muscles. You're not picking up bulky iron. You're not curling a barbell. You're not pressing heavy weight overhead to get bulky muscles. This is something that's long and lean, and you're going to do high reps. And while you're doing those high reps of upper body, you're increasing your heart rate because your blood flow has to go to upper body and your lower extremities. So you're getting more bang for your buck. You're able to get a HIIT style workout where you're going into interval training and maybe you're getting spikes of your heart rate and you're working really fast at short little intervals. And, you know, I only had 5 minutes, so I got a 5-minute HIIT interval training session. And Awesome. Maybe you're here to work endurance of the muscle because you're going for heart health. And so you want to get on the bike and just work at an easier pace for 20 to maybe 30 minutes. Whatever your goal is, you and your entire family can tackle that. And one piece of equipment that fits in your home, that will go to any room in your home, that you could even fold up like I showed you once before. I'll show you one more time. And even if you had to lift this bike, Kelly, it's 37 pounds. I mean, and it holds up to 300. It is an awesome, awesome bike.
It is. It's steel construction. It is
Yeah.
heavy duty. And
It
it really is great for couples who want to do this together, or family if your kids are of age. And look at this. Once the weather gets nice, if you want to move it out to the dock or the balcony or the front porch, you can. But you can do it wherever you are. I prefer being inside because I just can't deal with the heat. Some of you can't deal with the cold. You couldn't even ride a bicycle outside if it's winter where you are right now. But you could always ride a bicycle. When it's yours, you own it. You can take it with you if you move. You can move it from one room to the next. You can, I mean, the thing is built to last. In fact, it just occurred to me, and two things I want to talk about, and I know that we're going to talk about the rowing machine coming up in the show. The reason I got my bike over 2 years ago, my boyfriend Tracy had a terrible accident, and he broke 7 ribs, he punctured a lung, he tore a tendon. Very long process to get him back to a normal state, but the one thing that I wanted for him was to keep his heart health. So I got this bike knowing that slowly but surely, just to get this upper body movement, and it took a while, it took him months to be able to do it, but that's okay. Injuries take a long time to heal from, but you do need to do some kind of physical therapy. So for me, just getting his legs moving, I didn't want him to become too sedentary after literally sleeping in a recliner for 4 months because he couldn't move. I decided to get this for him. So I got it initially for him, and then I was like, well, hello, of course I'm gonna be enjoying the benefits. And then my son moved home because of COVID for a minute, and he is just super physically active. So he takes it to like the sprint mode. He takes it to, you know, the extreme, which is awesome. But I say that because there's a wide range of abilities in my house in terms of who uses it in different ways, which brings me to my next point, and that's the whole, you know, experience that you're gonna enjoy on, you know, with the programs that you get access to for that month. Because it's not just yoga and stretch and Pilates and other things. You can take scenic rides all over the world. And that's what Tracy did when he was so bored, laying there for months. I mean, just to take a ride, what looks to be, this could be the PCH. I mean, we're in Australia. I mean, how inspiring to go to different places in the world and learn at the same time as, you know, blow through a workout.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I love that you're able to get access to other professionals that are going to show you exactly what to do, when to do it, how long to do it, the time frame, the resistance level that you should be on. And then when you're comfortable enough to get off the bike and maybe try something new and have a seat and stretch, or go into kickboxing, or learn that you have a new love for Pilates or bar, that's going to be there for you as well. And, you know, the great thing about this is, Kelly, is like we said before, there's little to no impact here. I'm not striking the ground.
Right.
I'm not running. I'm not jumping up and down. So if you have ankle issues, knee issues, hip issues, this is going to fit with your lifestyle. We had a caller one time, Kelly, who was in her 50s or 60s, and she was recently, she just had a hip replacement.
Oh, I can't wait to hear more about that story. We just froze there for a minute, which is what happens not only during live TV, but with technical issues in Skype. But it's so true. I mean, with any injury, a little bit of movement, slowly but surely, is gonna be the one thing your doctor is gonna ask you to. I mean, we always ask you to talk to a doctor before you start any kind of exercise routine, but we all know they would recommend movement. You're looking at the close-up of that wonderful screen that gives you your distance, calorie, it's an odometer, a speed, time, and it gives you the motivation to stay on track. If it's calorie counting that you're after, good for you, whatever works. And I love that everybody can, you know, still be a part of you. If it's raining outside, if you're making dinner, or you're needing to help the kids with their homework, you've got the bike and it can go anywhere. There's no electricity necessary, there's no noise, there's no belts or fans that break that you'll need to repair. But I do have to update you in terms of where we're at, because, and this is, once again, this is the only show of the day. If you want the purple, We have 8. So 8. If you want the blue, we have this now less than 100 to go around here. So good luck getting that. Black, we have the most, but it is also now the most popular. Black is what I have in my house. I love it. I just think it's neat the way it blends in. I just wanted it to blend in. I have it in my office sometimes, and I've got black furniture in there, and it just works. It just looks great. But this is how it looks folded up. This is how it looks when it's in an upright position, but you can also utilize this in that more recumbent kind of, let's just put you back a little bit more, so it's just working a different set of muscles, the bigger muscle groups. I know we got Jody back to tell you a little bit more before we get to that rowing machine, which is a whole different kind of workout, Jody, and I'm very excited about that.
Yeah. Definitely is. But, you know, for those of you that are still thinking on this, I was just trying to tell you about a caller that we had not too long ago with her hip replacement. And the one thing the doctor told her was he needs her to get on a recumbent bike. And that's what he said. He didn't say, you know, see if you can walk, see if you can go run, see if you can get on a treadmill. He said, I need you to get on a recumbent bike and start to ride and lubricate the hip joint. So if you have restrictions, I'm telling you, it's a lot of us can get on this and use it, and we'll notice that we use it with ease, and we target our heart, which is a muscle, and if we don't use it, we lose it. We're able to change our seat. We're able to sit and get fit here. As I have a caller coming in right now, I'm going to delete that. As we're able to sit and get fit, we're just changing our seat. We are just, you know, getting a little bit more active. I don't need a lot from you. I just need you to start. I just need you to start with a couple minutes a day. Like you said earlier, brewing the coffee, waiting for the rice to cook. You know, this is something that you're going to be able to get in throughout the day. This is what I suggest you guys doing, what you all should do at 3 o'clock when you feel that little lull and you need the coffee or you need the caffeine or the chocolate or the snacks. Take a break from that. Get up from the desk, have a seat on the bike, and just give yourself 5 minutes, a nice brisk bike, and then see how you feel when you get off. See if you still want that treat or if you still need that spike of caffeine. Have some water. It's just changing up your routine, changing up your habits.
It's so true, Jody.
Replace your old habits with new habits that are going to be easy. And then, Callie, talking about putting the bike together, assembly.
Oh, right.
I put my own bike together.
I did too.
And it took me about 15 minutes. And I like to take my time on it. So I wasn't like racing against the clock to see how fast I could do it. I like to feel things out. I get everything laid out and I make sure I have all my pieces, and we set you up for success. We give you the bulk of it put together. You're going to have to put some handles together or on. You just set them on. You're setting your monitor, and then you're setting 2 pieces in the back, and that's it. So, you know, it's really easy to assemble. It's really easy to move around from room to room. It's going to easily fit into your life.
And that's what I think everybody loves so much. Most people who, you know, the recent reviews that are coming in are like, I wish I wouldn't have waited so long. Because, you know, we have offered this bike for several years, and I still can't believe we don't raise the price. With everything in the world becoming more expensive, I mean, everything, this price has been consistent for years, and it's $50 off. This is, you know, even at $250, this is a great bike for that money. But it's not today, and there's no charge to ship. It's on its way to you. Use that, your favorite credit card. It's $66.66 for 3 months, that's it. But if you have an HSN card, add a 4th. You can add a 4th and it'll make it, let's see, double check here. That 4th is only $50 for you to get yours, and you own it. If you don't have that card, boy, get it today, because we are extending our $40 promo, meaning our thank you to you for signing up for our HSN card. That makes your price $150 or $159. This is an amazing, there it is. The info is on hsn.com. You can call that toll-free number to apply for that card. But that's really a special, like, that's the most we give, $40. So I'm glad we extended that for you, especially as, tomorrow is March 1st, and so it's okay. Maybe you had good intentions, did okay, but, or maybe you didn't even start at all, but you really know you want to. This is here. It's gonna help you get to where you wanna be. It'll feel great, you're gonna love it. We did sell out of the purple. The blue, now we are into dozens. So that's gonna be the next to sell out. This one right here, black, most popular, and we do have a couple hundred of those, so don't hesitate. The item is 699794. I do want to, wrap this up in a nutshell with you, Jody, before we talk about the rowing machine. And there's an under a desk elliptical that I'm going to share too. But 2 bikes in one is kind of a really unexpected extra little icing on the cake here.
I agree. The 2 bikes in one, 300-pound weight capacity, resistance bands, an all-in-one encompassing machine. You're getting your heart rate up, you're training your lower body, you're training your upper body. So much more bang for your buck. You will not be sorry. And don't wait. I don't want you to be one of those, that we hear that, oh, I wish I didn't wait so long. Get it today.
That's what I meant when last year I'm like, well, if I'm not gonna change up what I'm doing, I'm certainly not gonna lose the 10 pounds, or for me, I wanted 20 pounds, and I did it. I did it, and I feel amazing. So thank you guys for jumping in, taking this challenge, if you will, seriously, because it is all good. Every good thing can come from getting healthy. And that maybe just means a little bit of movement in your life. It doesn't mean becoming perfect. It doesn't mean being a certain weight. It doesn't mean wearing a certain size. It means feeling better, and you will. The item is $699,794 for the bike. Like I said, we sold out of the purple, but we have the cobalt blue and the black left. I mentioned we do have this really cool under a desk elliptical. So if you're sitting at a desk for hours on end, if that's what your job requires, take a quick look at this, because this is the last day